Happy Saturday, everyone. We're headed out to Coolidge in Florence. It's interesting to be part of these communities out here. A lot of the reason why they're so spread out is there's still a lot of farms that have not succumbed to the demands of developers. And I don't blame them, because a lot of these farmers are getting really big payouts, like hundreds of millions of dollars for their land. And it's really interesting to find out some of the deals as well. And if you ever get involved in real estate, that gets really interesting as well. Like when you, like all the opportunities that open to you when you're a quote-unquote qualified individual, meaning you probably make about $350,000, $400,000 a year. You have, close to zero debt, and then you start getting these really great offers from developers and condos and apartments and all kinds of stuff. But the communities are really interesting. They're basically long distance suburbs. If you're familiar with like LA, there still is a town called Victorville, which is on the other side of the mountains from the valley. I forget what it's called, Empire something or whatever. But anyways, people are willing to commute an hour, 2 hours to work each way, and we're headed this morning out to one of these places out here in Florence, which is, I think, almost 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes from us, and we're in Casa Grande, and I'm going to a 12-year-old's birthday party. I have not been to a child's birthday party in forever. I think the last one was probably with the Everleys.
Probably.
Yeah, and she was turning like, I think 8. No. Was it that one?
Yeah, it was that one. That's the last one you went to.
Okay. Yeah, when she was turning 8. But that's right. At the god damn, they were fucking noisy. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that. But the girls that are going to be here really stepped up to help Sheri get moved and get the house clean so that she could live in it. And when we got the offer, I was like, oh yeah, tell me what to bring. And so I got the kid, of course, is into Minecraft and Roblox, and I'm like, I don't even know where to buy a piñata. And so it turns out they're like $20 at Walmart, and I got one in the shape of, I don't see if you can see it. So it's in the shape of a game controller, and grabbed a couple of bags of Halloween candy and stuffed it, and there was a little bit more room, so I grabbed some Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies and stuffed those in the top, and even some like Mexican ones. I was like, I don't know, Mexicans like these, I'm sure there's Mexicans there. So, but the kids these days are also exposed to a lot more traditionally Mexican treats. Like I remember my nieces like the again, something like the fruit with the, was it tahine? Yeah. Things like that, and some of the candies that were just not a traditional super sweet or super sour, kind of thing. But anyways, so I got him the Mountain Dew sour worms, which I thought from Trolley, and or Trolley, and I was like, yep, Mountain Dew and sour and candy and worms. That's a 12-year-old's dream right there. And then the piñata full of good stuff, and he gets to beat the shit out of something, and gets sanctioned. It's a sanctioned killing. So we're headed to do that, but I wanted to just do a video because I haven't done anything for you guys all week. I just mostly been busy collecting more parts and prepping and doing subwoofer stuff and building and mostly getting the my office organized, because you saw what it was like last time, and I'm like, this has got to end. And so I spent yesterday putting together some racks, and we were able to go vertical and get more stuff fit in there, and it just gets it off the floor, so which is what I wanted to do. But I also wanted to use this opportunity just to promote for tomorrow for the live stream. I think that's where I do some of my best work as far as improvisation. But I noticed today somebody had contacted me about something simple like the gap dimensions, and I had talked about this a couple months back, about redoing all the videos. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a video with all the information that I need for about acquiring the gap dimensions. And so that way we have a fresh new video that's kind of recent, because it's funny how the video is just an informational vehicle, but people still want to watch a recent video. So they don't want to go back and watch an old video because it's old, and which I find hilarious, but that's fine. I need to include some other information that came up later. And I also want to start experimenting with AI, doing some of the animation, because I've been watching a lot of the TikTok videos where I'm not necessarily interested in the voiceover stuff that they do, where you just you write the script and then you have the voiceover AI do one of those familiar voices that is both comforting and informative, and you can do all kinds of stuff where you pick that stuff. But I think I would do much better doing some sort of like graphics, to be really, really specific with you guys, and even some 3D modeling. Again, the tools are getting better and better all the time for AI, and I think it's finally time for me to sit down and use AI for some really cool tools. So I've been getting these videos in my feed where 12-year-old me would have never dreamt of the uses of supercomputers and AI in the future. So I remember there was I think it was a monthly or a quarterly newsletter that we would get in 6th grade. It was from the people that, hooked on phonics. It was those same people that published something, and they said, in the future, almost all jobs will be temporary. And then, of course, they've been promising all the jobs to be replaced by robots, since the 50s and 60s. And now it's actually happening. So if you used to be the master in your office of Excel, and you would work days and days and days upon some sort of stupid report, that can now be done in minutes or an hour through AI. And it's really interesting. And again, a lot of these dumb jobs that nobody wants to do anyway, it's not that they're going to get eliminated. Well, the job will be done by AI, but you'll get to learn something else. You'll get to move on to go do something else, like sell insurance or something that always requires a human and a human touch. So like our friend Tracy in Oklahoma, she got these big old fake cans that she got a couple years back, and she's blonde, and she's just really pretty, and she's our age, but she looks a lot different than we do. And black guys just love her, and she keeps debating on whether or not she wants to do like OnlyFans or something like that, and she sells insurance, and she's very successful selling insurance. And I was like, well, that's what you really want to do. You want to have OnlyFans, but then you also want to tell them, hey, when you bundle your home and life insurance policy, you can really save, And everybody loves big boobs, so it's a wonderful thing that the future has brought us. But I will talk about this and basically answer any of your questions. Tomorrow, we found out that we are on Yukon time, which is the same time as Alaska, which we found out is always 3 hours ahead of Hawaii. So Arizona time is the same as Yukon time, and 6 p.m. is we usually start on time. 6 p.m. Arizona time, we will do the live stream, and then I will be available to talk tech and give opinions and also talk about the next week, which again, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I planned, and then things showed up, and then like I forgot that this birthday party was this week, and then it's raining, and so that it causes like other problems. But I got to go over videos of all the Goodwill finds I've been getting and Facebook finds and things like that. So we'll talk about that all tomorrow. But right now, just enjoy the weekend. I'm enjoying a drive in the country with my wife, and the world has not caught fire yet. So I wish everybody a lovely weekend. May Gonzo bless you all. May Gonzo bless you with hot, creamy, steamy ropes that you can shoot all over your family and friends. Of love and joy, of course. I'm talking about love and joy to spread all over your wife's face, whatever you want to do. So I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.